जब पाकिस्तान बना था, किस चीज का खतरा था पाकिस्तान को? क्योंकि वो हिंदुस्तान के लीडर कह रहे थे कि ये तो ज्यादा देर रहेंगे नहीं, ये फिर जाम हो जाएंगे हमारे में.
Is it true that Indians always hoped that Pakistan will merge with India? According to the former Pakistani Prime Minister, Imran Khan, who had recently evaded arrest in connection with the Toshakhana corruption case, expressed his frustration about the way Indian TV channels were mocking Pakistan's economic condition. During a speech to supporters of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) party, he told them to watch Indian TV channels to see how Pakistan was being ridiculed. He then referred to the two-nation theory and claimed that the founder of Pakistan, Mohammed Ali Jinnah's dream was in jeopardy. According to Imran Khan, at the time of Pakistan's creation, the Muslim community was afraid that India's leaders would not let Pakistan exist on its own, and would eventually merge it with India. Imran Khan further asserted that Pakistan had placed great emphasis on its security, despite severe economic difficulties, and that the Pakistani army had given the nation the confidence that it could defend itself. Imran Khan concluded that Pakistan was created to be an independent nation, where the principles of Riyasat-e-Medina would be upheld, including the rule of law, which was the most important principle of that time. However, Pakistan lacked justice and the rule of law. The question is, why would any Indian leader want Pakistan to merge with India? The country whose economy was declared South Asia's weakest economy by a report is also going through a terrible food crisis, and more than 7 million people who worked in the textile industry have been laid off. And the situation is getting so terrible that in some cities in Pakistan, flour is being given out in limited amounts and is being guarded by armed guards. And the only territory India might intend to regain is Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, which it has both the right and the ability to do. Yet, Indians never desired or hoped for Pakistan to join India. And there are good reasons why India won't make such a blunder. After the partition of India in 1947, India recognized Pakistan as a separate country and accepted the new international boundary between the two countries. The border between India and Pakistan has been the subject of several disputes and conflicts over the years, including the wars between India and Pakistan in 1971. While India was successful in its military campaign in East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, it did not annex or claim this territory as its own. Instead, Bangladesh emerged as a new independent country with its own government and constitution. Since then, the country has been doing well, and has even surpassed Pakistan in terms of development and progress. There are many practical and ideological reasons why India will never merge with Pakistan, such as ideological differences, historical conflicts, economic differences, political instability, security concerns, ethnic and religious differences. However, these are not the only reasons. If Pakistan merges with India, India would become a magnet for immigrants from all over the Muslim world, and India does not want to attract such a big number of refugees. Secondly, Pakistan's merger with India will give access to all the Islamic terrorist groups that act out of Pakistan today. India does not want its belly, Delhi, to be exposed to these groups. Thirdly, that the Pakistani army has been known to act independently and intervene in political affairs of Pakistani government, and India does not want to deal with such a situation. India, being a democracy, values the principle of civilian control over the military, and therefore would not want to engage with a situation where the military exercises undue influence over the government. Indians have great respect for their armed forces, but they believe that the military should not interfere in civil matters. The Indian Army is considered to be a disciplined and professional institution that is primarily responsible for the country's defense and security. And the civilian government is responsible for making decisions related to domestic and foreign policies, and the army is expected to follow the government's orders. India values the principle of civilian control over the military, and any interference by the military in civil matters is considered unacceptable. Lastly, Pakistan is on the brink of economic collapse. While India has been able to develop its economy to become one of the fastest growing in the world. And Pakistan is struggling with economic instability, high inflation, and a high debt burden. And India has no interest in taking on the burden of subsidizing Pakistan's debts.